Hello and welcome. Today, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We have mixed them up in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and ace that test together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful videos.
What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. When was the Constitution written? (1787). When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. How many amendments does Constitution have? (27). Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who vetoes bills? The President. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. In what month do we vote for president? November. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older.